you need to write a one-shot where it's all written around lo-fi so that you can just play lo-fi music the whole time.
Right.
And it's appropriate.
Is Nick's start 71 or 70?
71.
Okay, thank you. Yours is the 70. That's what it is.
Yep, you have a 72.
Yes.
Are you on Cox?
I am.
Uh,
But mine used to not be a 72. Or are you saying 70 as well?
no, 70. Yeah, 70.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think the last 6 digits changed because I changed modems, so it got reallocated.
Yeah. Just got a new little address signed to your face. Oh, dude, Dolphin is. Yeah.
Seamus would really love a long rest. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's the only way that Seamus can be of help at this moment for you.
Yeah. I know the feeling, man.
Oh wait a minute,
And actually,
Seamus is
isn't
unconscious.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't Seamus dead?
No, he's not dead.
Oh yeah, Seamus can die though, right? He's not
Yeah.
a fucking
And,
reaper.
in which case we'd have to re-roll.
Yeah. You know, I haven't considered what happens if the backup character dies.
Well, I still have the main character who can't technically die. It's just not been 24 hours.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and do the rolls here.
Go ahead and roll up. Well, but you guys are out of combat, so I'm gonna assume
Well, just in case, that's what these are for.
Del Casal has spared the dying at least. So
Oh, that's right. He cast Spare Dying on me before we ended.
yeah, I don't remember you being in danger, but not now you are unconscious though.
Yeah.
So
These aren't the worst rolls, but they're not the best rolls either. Let me write them down. Let's see. Nine, 12, 15, 9, 13. This is the most average character ever. Like, other than that 9, it's like, it's not even that bad.
So just name him Average Man and make him average at everything.
No, I need another Irish name.
How about Average?
No. Since you're having trouble with Seamus.
What's wrong with Average? The Average McMockery, or McMediocrity. Oh, that's hard to say.
I mean, you have trouble with the word Seamus.
What? Shamus?
See how you guys keep going like Seamus or something like that.
Well, it's because it's spelled Seamus.
Yeah, Sean. Sean.
Yeah. Sean. That's also fucking dumb.
Saoirse. Saoirse.
Yeah. Also dumb. Spelled in a very non-intuitive way.
We're gonna find out how to pronounce this one.
See, you have to go look this shit up. That's how fucking fucked up it is. And then you yell at us for not being.
No. Because then once I learned how
What
to,
the fuck, man?
oh man, it's real easy. It's real easy.
Yeah.
No. I'm looking at it, and it's like it is so easy to pronounce. Yeah, I'll post it in chat for you. We're getting ready.
All right, I'm just gonna read that without looking it up. That is pronounced 100.
You ready to hear the way it's pronounced?
Okay, yeah. Lay it on me.
Odran. Odran.
Okay.
It's literally pretty much how it's spelled.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Might put the umlaut over the O to make sure you do the ooh.
I know how to pronounce it just by looking at it.
Well, now you do.
Yeah.
After you fucking Googled it.
Yeah, and.
And no, it's a good move. I'm just salty because I didn't do it first.
So it's like I said, not the worst rolled character. I think 9 is the worst roll that he did. So just in case my backup dies, let me go ahead and Odrin backup.
Odrin McAver.
Odrin backup. Oh darn backup.
Mc-
Oh darn
Averidge.
backup.
Backup is not an Irish name.
Also, now you care.
Yeah, you should at least put Mick backup.
Okay, you ready? Here, I'll give him a good last name. Odrin Quinn.
All right, approved.
Now,
Let's move on.
let me look at all my classes here. The question is, what class should he be? We definitely don't need a barbarian.
The heal bot, I was liking that. That was good.
You didn't kill, the rat-faced bastard or the fox-faced bastard quick enough for me. Let's see, races. At this point, if the backup dies, then it's like I should just be able to pick whatever race.
Let's just proceed along as if the backup won't die and see what happens.
Okay. Because all I have for Odrin now is just to pick a class and race. Everything else, all set.
All right, where's Josh?
He's on. The question is, where's Peas?
All right, where's Peas?
Actually, I'll just go ahead and pick Cleric again. Garrett.
Yeah, you know, if you pick Life Cleric, you know what your fucking future looks like.
That's what Seamus was all about.
Just
Because
chasing around fucking Dallopin.
Exactly.
Shoving heels up his ass.
That's pretty much what it became. Medicine.
And we all enjoyed it.
And religion. Death Domain. Yep, let's do Death Domain now. Give up healing altogether. All about the damage.
I mean, Death Domain clerics can still heal.
I know, but I like this. When the cleric hits a creature with melee attack, the cleric can use Channel Divinity to deal an extra necrotic damage to the target. The damage is 5 times. Is equal to 5 plus 2 times his or her cleric level. So, not
Okay.
that great.
Well, that's pretty good though.
It is.
5 times.
No, 5 plus 2 times.
Okay, so if you're level 8, that's 21 damage.
Yeah.
So that's like pretty good.
Well, I mean,
That's like 66.
Yeah. True enough. I could always be Trickery Domain, like a certain someone was.
Yeah, Trickery Domain. So that you never get hit in combat.
Except for those AoE spells like Fireball.
Yeah, even those though. I mean, they got to know where you're at to hit you with the fireball.
Alright, let's see. So what races? I know humans and the half-elves, aka vagabonds, gypsies, are allowed. But what else were allowed? Were dwarves allowed?
Let's see.
Oh, I forgot because I made a Goliath. Are they allowed?
No.
Oh,
There was a document.
I'll make someone later then.
Just Delcasol never die, solves the problem right there.
What was that called? It was called.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to look for.
Maybe I have it on my laptop. Heroes of the Mists.
See if it's in my downloads again.
Yeah, so it was a PDF called Heroes of the Mists.
I do not have it.
Okay, so I drop it. Telegram.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see, races.
Quote the Raven. Okay, that's what it's called. Humanity. Dwarves are allowed? Or a dying race, though?
Yeah, I think the main thing that we said was that the Inquisition just doesn't usually like non-humans.
Right.
So that's up to you guys to figure out. But yeah, like there's no Dragonborn, there's no Goliath necessarily.
I mean, if I have time, I'll just undo and make him a big fucking human or something. You know, I just wanted a big bastard, basically. Is there any race that's like big bastard?
Well, I mean, even Goliaths are only medium. So.
Well, yeah, but they're
It's
big
big.
for humans. I mean, they're big humanoids. I mean, they're still medium sized, but they're also like 7 feet tall. So
Well, humans can be 7 feet tall.
that's what I just said. I'll just have to fucking jigger its race traits and make him just a big fucking human.
So, there's a race called Caliban.
Those are like the Caliban are the mongrel folk, basically.
Oh, okay. I just saw because they got strength increased by 2. And they grow to 7 feet tall, so...
Maybe they're not mongrel folk. I don't know what the fuck a Caliban is. They're basically like a freak.
Yeah. Not denying.
It's a +2 strength.
Yep. They can carry 250 pounds, or they weigh up to 250 pounds, are 7 feet, and they're medium size. They gain proficiency in the Intimidate skill.
Well, so that's basically fucking Goliath. If you get strength plus con, I guess they're just strength. So all I'd have to do is take my con down 1 and say I'm up.
So 2 strength, and they also get 1 to con. They're pretty much half orcs.
That is a Goliath, basically. It looks like.
Well, relentless endurance would be like the half orc.
Right, half orc, but race ability wise, they're fucking Goliaths. All right, so he's a Caliban then. Perfect.
And his name is Blaster.
Almost. Magnus Tull. He's a former gladiator. A mongrel man forced to fight in the pits of some.
Alright, I'm going to be half elf. Wait a minute, let me look at this again. Oh no, we're being Vistani again. So, Geomorgi. Morgo, whatever.
Hey, I'm here.
Hey.
Hey, sir. Hey, Nick, how are you liking Foundry? Are you still working on it?
Yeah. So today I did some more dungeon draft stuff. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I've been taking it down and updating the mods every once in a while when it doesn't look like you're on there, just so I can keep all the bugs and shit smoothed out and new fucking features and stuff. I mean, it only takes fucking 10 seconds to update everything, so.
Noise.
And I have a new one shot that's in there called Cobalt Cauldron, which is pretty cool. If you ever want to take a look at that, I can put it up.
Okay.
So this gives me 1 to intelligence. Okay. Advantage on frightened saving throws.
Hey, what was that thing that you guys posted
That was so.
in chat? The
that was
PDF.
That was so I could pick a race.
Oh,
And me.
In case
That
my
was the
backup.
character guide from the beginning of this campaign.
Yeah. Pretty much, it's in case my backup character dies.
So let's get started. Is everybody? Yeah, everybody's here.
Mm-hmm.
So last time we continued the battle against Nephron in the Amber Temple. You battled the demon for many, many more rounds of combat, hunting it through this temple as it sort of stalked you invisibly from the shadows, until finally it seemingly had escaped. So you retreated back to this this room that you came in through, where all these barbarians used to be. They had left, stolen all your horses, and just rode off. So you attempted to take a long rest, but at the end of 1 hour, you saw that the flaming skulls began to reform. Although you had destroyed them and shattered them, all the bone fragments came back together, lit back on fire, and attacked. So you fought them off, destroying them once again, sweeping all the bones up into a little pile. And then at that point decided to just do a little bit more exploring. So you explored this upper area, the eastern hallway, over in the top floor of the temple, where you found like an old potion room, and then also a room with a full-scale model of Strahd's castle. Looked like it was built by some sort of architect or something. So after this, you decided to go and go back across the temple to the other side to try and destroy the other flame skulls who had reformed on the other side. About halfway through, a stranger entered the temple. You saw him falling basically down the stairs, out of the snow, and collapsing in exhaustion. And it was a wizard named Eladarin of Imol, who you took back to your little camp and sort of rejuvenated him, interrogated him a little bit, and finally came to the conclusion that he was on the up and up. And then you went to go destroy the flame skulls. For some reason, I guess for dramatic effect, Dalipin waited till the last moment to use his fiend detecting magical senses on this guy. At which time you discovered that no, he was, in fact, the fox demon, the Arcanoloth, who had been stalking you this whole time. He changed shape, and in an effort to ambush you, had assumed the shape of this wizard. A brief battle ensued, after which the Arcanoloth was defeated. It fell to the ground and dissolved into a pile of bubbling
job, boys.
fluid, presumably destroyed. And that's where we're at. So I think at this point, you guys should tell me what your plan is here.
I really want to investigate the model of the castle.
We gotta finish our making the holy concrete out of the fucking skulls with our holy water. Remember?
Before we go anywhere, did we finish like the standard searching the corpse and seeing if he had any clues?
Yeah, it was goo. Remember, there was goo and spectacles and a cloak of patches and something.
So you discovered on him the sort of magical cloak with all these weird patches on it. You discovered some eyeglasses, these gold spectacles with pink lenses, and you discovered a book, his spell book, which is full of arcane runes and stuff that I don't think anybody really knows how to make heads or tails of. But other than that, there's just a pile of goo. And you poured a container of holy water on it, which proceeded to bubble and fizz.
I know that I'd like to investigate the model.
Okay.
Try to
So
see if I can find anything.
We did take a look at that last time. So it is a full-scale representation of the castle. So, yeah, if you spend some time studying that, you might be able to.
Yeah,
I don't know, like if you had a question about the castle, or if you wanted to try to find something in it, or spending the time to map it out may take a while.
I think ideally what I'd like to try to find is the passageways into the castle.
Okay.
And see if maybe, because we never really found a way in, correct? I thought we were going to go in for the wedding, but then we pissed Strahd off, so we never went.
Well, the wedding is in the future still.
Oh, we haven't surpassed that yet.
Nope. You've been in the Amber Temple for a grand total of a few hours.
Okay.
So we do still need to get rid of the flaming skulls and make a holy water cement out of them.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have holy water?
Yes.
Yes.
So we're in the Amber Temple.
Okay. Who has holy water?
A lot of us said I have 3, but I know when we talked about it, other people said they also had it. So I think quite a few of us have at least one.
I mean, I'm looking for holy water. Oh, I see. So
It's in my pouch. I put all my potion-y, liquidy things in the pouch.
Okay. So that's weird. The party inventory doesn't seem to.
It may be because I put it in a. If I turn off the pouch, does it show up? Does it show up now?
Let me try this.
Oh yeah, you're just gonna knock it out of the pouch.
I mean,
Yeah, I just
not that it matters ultimately. It's funny that it doesn't show up. Okay. So So you have a pile of flame skull dust in the other room, and you're going to dump some holy water on it, right?
Well, I think we said we wanted to kill all the skulls first, and we were going to grind them all up with the mortar and pestle from the herbalism kit, and then somebody has glue, and we were going to pour holy water and make fucking concrete out of these fucking bone dust with holy water or whatever cement or
so last
paste.
time, so last time Dallopin rolled to see like if he knew anything about destroying these things with holy water, and he got a pretty good roll. So he thinks that
Yeah, Grandpa said holy water.
Yeah, Grandpa said holy water.
Use holy water.
Holy water and everything.
okay,
That's what
yeah, I
Grandpa
was
said.
just okay, so yeah, all right, never mind. I thought it worked differently than it does, but it doesn't. Okay.
We want to grind their bones to dust and fucking dump holy water in there and make paste.
Okay. So you're gonna proceed on to the room to the east. And
Which floor are we on? Are we on 1 or 2?
You're on the first floor.
We're on the first floor right now, the higher floor. Remember the to the right to the east where there was that hole where we first went down over yeah, so we figured these skulls, we killed the ones on the left side, so we figured the other ones are probably reassembled, and we saw a glow through the arrow slits. We saw them glowing over here, so we're pretty sure they're fucking over here again being dickheads.
Okay.
What about Seamus?
What about Seamus?
Oh, I feel the pain there, Garrett. After Seamus healed you.
I'm gonna run over to Seamus, fall down on my knees. Seamus!
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm stable.
I'm gonna, let's see, impart some lay on hands on him. I knew I saved one point for some reason, and I will heal you for 1 hit point with lay on hands.
No, thank you.
Alrighty. So you are at 1 hit point.
Yay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I have something curious, and this is not a big deal, and it's kind of weird, but I just noticed that from playing in Jonathan's game the other night, the hit points, the order is different of wound, max, temp, and there's a current.
So
and
mine,
did you add a mod or something to change that?
The current is a mod.
Okay, because I noticed that there was a current in the order, and I was like, what the fuck? All right, that's cool. I was just like, thought I was like fucking seeing shit.
Yeah, I mean, I could add that.
I don't need it. I was just like, when I first opened my sheet in Jonathan's, I was looking, and I was just kind of like, wait, what? How many? I'm not. Wait. Oh, okay, right. It just confused me for a minute.
Okay. So.
Well, I'm gonna fucking gloomstalk then. I'm gonna get all fucking gloomy.
So I'm going to stand up and use a healer kit on myself since I hadn't used one at all on myself. To be a little more healthy.
Ready?
All right, so guys, we still need to find the power. Hey, what's your name? Casimir. Where do you think we should explore next? Oh wait, we need to go kill some skulls. Let's do that first, then we'll go exploring. Skulls are probably over here.
Then we should destroy them and find out what other information we can gain from from this place.
Okay, you enter this room. You see, as before, there's a slight green glow coming up from the bottom of that hole.
So they went right back into their little fucking hidey holes, those cocksuckers.
Does appear so. What do you say we just all rush in there and then try to like just smash them as they come out of the hole? I mean, they're gonna fireball us. Somebody get a counterspell ready. Casimir, can you do that?
Is it Nick Casper?
Nick would be playing.
Casimir's back there.
Casimir, what do you want? What do you want Casimir to do?
Get ready to counterspell. If you see one of them things casting a fireball, I need you to just nip that right in the bud.
He says he just nods his head.
Not too tired? How many times can you do that? Because we know there's 3 of them, so may need to exercise that ability more than once.
Well, does anyone have silence or something they could cast? Because isn't fireball you gotta speak?
Casimir
I don't know.
says that his power is waning.
My power was gone like 2 battles ago.
Now, this has all been one battle. That's
He says, perhaps we should just leave them be.
Perhaps we should go into a rope trick.
that's only an hour. I mean,
Yeah, it's only an hour.
Damn.
so you don't think we need to go in there? We can just pacify these here flame skulls so that we can maybe take a bit of a rest in the barbarian restroom.
Casimir says, you seem to be very interested in my opinion. But yes.
I am indeed. I mean, you're the
seems
one
like
that brought us here.
They've gone back into their chamber, which they guard.
What was in the chamber? In that chamber?
Amber
The one that
Amber
had
block.
her coffin.
The 3 dark powers.
Oh,
And he says, we've already determined that the power we seek is not in that room. So I say we just let it be. As long as we
Okay.
don't make any noise or draw their attention, they don't seem to be a threat.
Nick, what do I gotta roll to see if I learn anything in the map room?
What do you want to learn? So you want to learn
I-
entrances and exits.
Yeah.
Well, let's figure out what you're doing and get to a stable spot, and then we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Roll your cartography skill, which is probably intelligence.
Cartar. I don't have that listed though.
Yeah,
Sure.
I know.
Survival if you have it.
So Casimir looks at you. He says, "What are we going to do? We are close to death."
Yeah, so I'm just leaning against a wall.
Well, do we want to just fucking put the holy water on the ones we have and leave these guys the fuck alone?
I mean, I'm good with that.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's do that then.
Let's holy him up. Here we go.
Because we
Just
could then
gonna
at least...
pour that on here.
Okay, so
Get a
they're
little
back
mix
in the
going
room. So everybody's heading back to this lighted chamber.
With Dorian's corpse, yes.
Yeah, with the corpse. Okay, yeah. Dorian is frozen solid.
I like the corpse spruces the joint up a bit.
Sure it does.
Okay, so yeah, so you're just sprinkling the holy water on there.
Yeah, we were
So-
gonna grind them nice and good first. We got a mortar and pestle, so we were gonna grind them all to powder and then fucking pour some in there.
Okay, so mark off a holy water.
Already done.
Yeah, so that's what I was looking up. These flame skulls. I thought when I looked at this last time that it required a dose of holy water for each one, but no, it just says sprinkle holy water on them. So I don't know what that means, so it takes a sprinkle.
We got 3 of them, so we'll just
So
say.
let's just say it takes 1. I don't know. So you do that, and there's no obvious reaction or anything, but Dalipin assures you that will stop them from coming back.
Yep. And just in case, I'm gonna, take the bowl of brain, whatever skull dust, and just toss it out the door.
As you do.
Maybe down the stairs a little.
Okay. So you just open the door, kick the fucking bowl of shit out, and shut the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bless you.
Right.
Thank you.
And the dust comes off. Lie down. That takes care of that. We're perfectly safe in here. Night, y'all.
So actually, since we explored these rooms to the north with the model of the castle and the rooms with all the bottles and shelves, I want to go collect the wood in those rooms. I don't want to burn the model if I can help it. But there was a trunk that's empty now, and there was ladders and shelves, so we can smash that up for wood for a fire.
Yeah.
All right. Why don't you give me a survival roll? Okay.
Are these like wool like sleeping things that are on the ground, or did the barbarians take those with them? I'm just curious.
No, those are there. They're basically just like scraps of clothing and trash and
Right.
So
while he does that, can I take all that and just pile it in this like crevice here so that we can kind of cut off like the cold passage, the cold air coming in?
You can make a survival check as well.
Okay.
And Mr. Pease can make a intelligence check.
I did. I got a 7. Or I did survival, but I'll do intelligence. Sorry, that's wisdom.
16, and if you want me to use guidance, I can.
Even better.
Okay, so from the model, you can see plainly obvious. There is. Let me pull up the map. There's a Strahd maps. So let's see. That's sort of a view of the castle. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. That's
Wow.
basically looking straight on.
That's cool.
This is the front gate. This is like one of those side gates. So this is like the curtain.
Yeah, tower on the right. On the
There's
right
also-
would have been where the heart was, because we went up that tower on the left and then went out and across the bridge. Yeah,
So
and then
this was the tower with the heart.
so then the other one was the.
Yep, this was the tower where
The vampire was lounging at the top.
Yeah,
with the couch.
Escher. Well, no, Escher was in here. And
Right.
I don't even know. I don't know if you guys even went in this tower.
We went up some because weren't the witches there? There was a ceiling. We went up through the ceiling, and there were the witches in there. Kicked over the pot of cauldron. Wasn't that up from Escher's level?
So let's take a look.
I think I don't know how far we went up, but I'm pretty sure around 240 feet there was probably where that witch's level was.
Oh yeah, the fucking invisible witch bastard.
Hmm.
You know what's funny in that room? I totally kicked over that cauldron. I had no idea they were in there, and it worked out amazingly. But I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna kick over that fucking hot brew, and yeah, I had no idea that was gonna turn out the way it did. It was kind of funny.
So actually, no. The witches were in the short tower. That high tower, you never actually went in, and you can see when you look at this model, right? Because you can like take sections off and like look inside, and you see that tower is solid and all the way until the top.
Okay.
So it is a tower that goes from the top, and you see that there is like a hole in the center of the staircase that seems to go all the way down.
You didn't show me this when I said I wanted to examine the model.
Well, I'm showing it to you now, motherfucker.
Oh, all right. Shit. I mean, I remember seeing the model and being like, cool, it's a whole 3D map to Strahd's place, but
Maybe you should look harder next time.
well, I
Yeah,
said
so-
it. So one of the things I said was that remember one of the things we wanted the Vistani lady bounty hunter, sexy chick, to give us was any kind of secret ways in and out of the bottom. So I thought maybe we could look around the model for that.
Exactly what I was thinking
Secret
too, my
entrances
friend.
and exits, yeah.
Well, so yeah, she hasn't told you her. So basically, this isn't really giving you. This probably won't give you that information, right? Because this is just the castle,
Okay.
the building. So it doesn't have anything to do with the environment, which is
Right.
really the hard part of getting in, because you have to get like to the castle first, which is, as far as you know, there's only one way, which is across that drawbridge. So she was going to sort of tell you her method of getting in. So and who knows what she's going to share with you.
Magic.
So here's the
Yeah, that's where the vampire was lounging. Right?
That's the guest room. That's the lounge. Yeah. This is where the trap was, and you can see all of this as you examine the model. Let's see.
Damn, somebody built a nice ass model.
I know, right?
So I have a map case. So if anyone has parchment and quills, like we should like draw detailed maps of this castle and put them in my map case.
You could try.
I'm not real good at drawing, but I can try. How many characters
Well,
you got?
so, no, but if there's a wizard, like anyone, wizards have pen and ink because they inscribe spells. So do we have a wizard?
No.
Does anyone have a background that would give them such a thing, or?
I'll look at my inventory.
I think Casimir's a wizard, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's a wizard.
Yeah,
Casimir, at the when you look around, you're all sort of in this room. You know, you've maybe you're taking a break in between your labors of like breaking shit up to like take a look at this model, and it's like getting your attention. And you look around, you don't see Casimir. He's
That fucker's looking for the power.
God damn it! We asked him where he wanted to go.
Here's a
Wait.
cool view.
Have we rested yet? Because we're like near.
Oh, we're
here.
getting wood, dude. That's why we're in these rooms.
Oh well, I'm gonna carry this load of wood back to the
Your wolf cloak, so
campsite.
I didn't want you to freeze.
Yeah.
I was
your wolf
busy.
cloak is,
While he's getting wood, I was busy
yes.
plugging this fucking hole.
Oh, look at there's a secret passageway, secret door. Oh, check that out. Look at the floor in that map he just showed us.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if those are all traps. Hey, he took away the picture. Damn it. I guess I'm too observant.
Yep.
That's what happens when you roll a 3, man.
Damn it.
Okay, so
I'm not a smart man.
so Dalapin, you're going to continue trying to scavenge for wood and stuff.
Yeah, I'm particularly efficient at it with my axe.
I want to see if anyone has.
Well,
make that.
so really, there's not much problem. Just finding it is the problem. You're sort of limiting yourself to these couple of rooms, which is smart. And there's just not much there. So you pretty much gather it all up, and it is sort of meager, but you could try to eke out a fire that might last, well, maybe not the entire night.
Can we keep exploring then?
It's not a good idea there, Rao.
Jesus Christ, you can only sleep so much, my friend.
Yeah, we're all quite depleted. Fox-faced man was no joke.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I think we'll be
agree.
fine to just
Nope.
skulk around a little
Nope.
bit.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, gonna go.
Gonna go with.
We've only been here like 2 hours.
So, does anyone have a pen and ink? Can I ask the wizard? Or no, he's gone. So no one else has
Yeah,
pen.
we have to go find him.
No, you see, Casimir is sitting in this
Oh,
room
okay.
where you're in.
So, hey, Casimir, do you have like
and-
parchment and quills?
He is studying this demon's spellbook. He says, does he? Probably not.
I mean, again, if he's a wizard, he probably would because they inscribe spells. I don't know if he's a wizard, but if he was a wizard, he comes with him.
Yeah. I mean, he's traveling, so if you guys don't have pen and ink, he doesn't have it.
Sorry, I don't have it. Maybe if we search this place, we could find some.
Like we can always come back for the damn.
Yeah. I mean,
drawing
we're
of the
not
map.
leaving. We're just getting ready so we don't die if we open that next door, which I'm pretty sure is. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Guys. No adventure.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, if we're
you
gonna
guys,
rest, then can we rest?
you guys build your fire, and I'm gonna say that fire will last half the night. So, if you rest, you will make those Constitution checks or save or check. Probably a save 4 times.
How many times?
4.
What is it? What's a con?
Even in here, in like inside, it's
Mhm.
it's still super cold.
Even after I
Yep.
plug this hole.
Yeah, apparently.
That didn't really work.
Yeah.
How do you
so-
drop it?
so
How do you do
I guess
it?
we're all exhausted for next run. Let's go. Gonna be fun, boys.
So just Rao, just roll 4 times. Yeah, that's the easiest way to do it.
You said con
Pretty good
save.
rolls. Pretty good rolls. 15. Is that good?
Let's go sort of one at a time, guys.
Okay.
So Seamus.
Lowest one I rolled was a 15, Nick.
The lowest I rolled is a 13.
Wait, I knew Doug, so.
Nick said slow down, so I stopped rolling.
That's fine. Delcasol, it's your turn. So give me 2 more. Okay. Gallopin. Okay. And that's it, right?
Mhm.
Dorian is now truly frozen solid, and Casimir is fine. He has his magical ways.
Look,
Um,
Dorian will eventually fall. It's gonna hurt like a son of a bitch, but he will eventually fall.
so Delcasol, you're the only one to fail. You take 1 level of exhaustion. And than that, you take a long rest inside this temple.
Oh, thank goodness.
think there's an exhaustion effect, right?
Yes.
It's just
Yeah.
exhaustion.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's different levels.
I think it's exhaustion colon 1 for this case.
Yeah. Is it colon? I thought it was space.
Is it space?
We're gonna find out.
Exhaustion colon 1.
All right then.
Cool.
Like that.
All right, so you wake up the next morning, sort of shake it off. What is the plan of attack for today?
I'd like to just explore the one level at a time and open all the doors.
Okay, so you are in this room. Where exactly do you want to go?
Well, I think so. There is the room with the poltergeist, which we never really, because the poltergeists are in there. And then there's also, yeah, there's this room at the northern end where I mean, one of us knows what's in there, but the rest of us don't know what's in there. Since we've kind of been around the rest of the area, I think we probably need to start looking for secret doors, or also up here on the other side, right? There's doors here from the collapse, and we didn't go up on this part at all.
Yeah. I voted that away.
Or through here.
Yeah, I'll follow Rao as he goes through that door.
Okay, so you're gonna go and explore these doors to the north. So yeah, so these are another set of double amber doors. They are not locked. You push them open. And
Oh, and I will recast light on Talvin.
okay. Torches and sconces illuminate a dining table in the center of this room. Covering the table is a magnificent feast that fills the hall with rich smells of cooked meat. So this like wafting odor of a delicious feast greets you when you open these doors. There's cooked meat, sweet vegetables, piping hot gravy, and wine.
That screams trap.
I'm so hungry.
Yes, Rao. Why don't you go eat?
Is this door over here open, Nick?
The doors are closed. It's another set of
Can-
double doors.
Can I try to open it?
Yeah. So you open those doors and you see you come out on this black marble balcony overhanging the northwest corner of the temple. Below this balcony is 30 feet below is the base of the temple floor. Almost half of the balcony has fallen away, and obvious cracks have formed near its ragged edges.
Can I try to open this door?
Okay.
Hey, careful, Rao. Let me come back you up a little bit.
Okay, yeah, everybody else is coming forward. Casimir steps into this hallway. Casimir takes a look at the table and the food on the table.
Does he take a bite?
magical food, Casimir? Sure looks nice and fresh.
Okay, so you're
Just
Casimir
making
says.
conversation.
Casimir says, "This that does not look right."
Yeah, I agree. What's preserving all this? This place is long abandoned. As far as I know, flame skulls don't eat.
Could be residual magic from the wizards who lived here once. Could be a trap.
Most definitely a trap.
Gallop in your stomach growls when you see like a plate of sliced potatoes with gravy on top of them.
Sorry.
Rao, as you open this door, you see a room beyond.
Dun dun. And
So-
what are those? Are those like candlesticks or something?
Yeah, hold on.
Sorry.
So, Rao, are you human?
I'm an elf.
Oh, okay.
So this bare stone room consists of a foyer to the east and a shrine to the west. Candlesticks draped in cobwebs stand in the four corners of the foyer. In the shrine, a faceless obsidian statue stands in a raised alcove at the western end of the chamber. Slumped before the statue are two desiccated corpses in tattered garments. Two pairs of alcoves lie in the north and south walls of the shrine.
Cool.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, Rao. Okay. Back in the room with the feast on the table, Casimir sort of like slowly steps forward to it. He dips his finger in one of the cups of wine
Oh,
and licks it.
Oh no.
what does he turn into?
You have no idea. You're in a different room. He says it tastes real.
Okay, but where'd it come from? How long's it been sitting there? Everything else in here is ancient.
Maybe Strahd has made this meal for us.
Yeah.
Fucking Strahd.
I mean, I'd believe almost anything, but I don't know. That doesn't seem right to me.
Casimir picks up the cup of wine and takes a sip.
Oh no.
This is real.
Okay, well, let's put this one on the side burner and go check out something that is not apt to completely murder us all.
I am compelled to walk into the room and go look at this statue, and I kneel before it.
Okay. Seamus, what are you doing?
I am debating whether I partake of this food or not.
What'd you say, Nick?
Everything in here is some kind of dark goddamn bargain. I'm not bargaining anything unless I know the stakes.
So yeah, I will go this way towards the statue, or towards where Rao left.
Okay. So you sort of follow Dallopin. When you two get onto this crumbling balcony, you feel the thing shift as it collapses beneath you,
Should have gone one at a time.
and the entire ledge just crumbles, and you tumble into the darkness.
Oh my
Well,
god, another
no.
tumble.
Dalpin is glowing.
I was gonna say, actually, no. You're like a glowing meteorite falling into the darkness. Yeah, it is a 30-foot fall though, so you both take 6 damage as you just hit the floor in the bottom with
Fuck
a
yes,
loud
man.
clang.
Oh, god damn it. Seamus, are you alright?
You see Casimir appear up top, look down and say, "What are you two doing? Quit fooling around."
Yeah, fooling around. Yeah, fooling
He has a
around.
purple wine in his hand. He takes another sip.
Really fooling here. Yeah.
Fortunately, Dalpin, you broke my fall.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks
Don't
for
mind
that.
if I do. What do you say we head on back around there to the party, the long way?
Yes.
Del Casal, what are you doing?
I guess I will move in here and can I search this room to see if there's any hidden doors or anything in this room?
Okay. Make a perception check. So you're searching specifically for hidden doors or just anything?
I mean anything, but you know, this room seems odd. Oh, why do I have this? Oh, because of fucking exhaustion.
Yeah, you're sleepy. It's too cold for you in this hell-forsaken place. It's just like sucking the life out of us.
Dallopin and Seamus sort of run back upstairs. Casimir is standing, looking at the door across here, and he says, "Didn't Rao go in that way?"
Well, Rao's kind of stuck now.
Rao's kneeling before the statue, waiting.
So, Del Casal. Yeah, you don't see any hidden doors or anything. You know, you look at all the sconces and like twist them around. Nothing happens. The table is full of just all kinds of, you know, what looks like fantastical food.
I guess I should use the old guidance off since I'm fucking.
The only thing that seems out of place on the table is this green copper ewer, which just looks a little plain compared to all of the other, you know, fine china and silverware and
Right, it's less classy than everything else. Can I pick that up and examine it? How big is it? Is it like a pouring ewer or is it like a chalice or?
It is, yeah, it's a ewer and it's just, you know, the size of a pitcher of, you know, like water, probably like a gallon of fluid.
Is there liquid in it?
So when you pick it up, everybody roll initiative.
Well, god damn it.
Even me in the way other room.
As well.
Go ahead. So when you pick up this ewer, suddenly the illusion magic that covered this table is gone, and you just see a bare wooden table with a tattered and destroyed tablecloth, rotten food, dust and cobwebs. And around this table, seated in these chairs, are the corpses of these ancient wizards, um, lying dead and dusty for many years. And from each one of the corpses, a spectral manifestation arises. And they sort of scream out their curse at being disturbed and move to attack. And it is Casimir's turn. And nobody is really surprised by this, I don't think. So let's see. Casimir gets all his spell slots back. Okay, so yeah, and
Oh, we found the diners.
indeed, Casimir, his glass of wine just disappears out of his hand, or maybe it actually turns into like this. Instead of being like a fresh cup of delicious wine, it's this ancient and rusted and pitted goblet that's full of like just black ooze.
Maggots. Are those maggots, Michael?
Yeah, he just spits out like a mouthful of maggots and tosses the cup across the room.
Yeah, told you, Casimir. Jesus Christ.
He's gonna step forward and whip out his staff, and he just points the staff at these creatures and blasts them with a cone of cold.
Hey, can't argue with that. That's a good move.
They do seem to be sort of resistant to it, but hey, he's thinking on his feet here. So it is Seamus's turn.
So I'll move into this corner. And then I will... Oh, wait a minute. I will not. I will toll the dead.
They are the dead. So.
Ding dong.
Darn.
Work.
They seem to be totally unaffected.
Great to know!
Can't kill what's already dead.
How do you kill
Help
that
yourself.
which has no life?
So Delcasal, you have this copper green ooer which has not disappeared. The spirits don't seem to be too happy about it, though.
I'm going to disengage and try to move out of the light. If that's the light, I'm not sure, but
It is.
and then maybe I want to see if I'll start trying to like get into my pouch and see if I can get out some holy water. Maybe I can put holy water in this ewer and dispel its. I don't know. I'm just thinking here. Maybe I can
Okay.
holitize the ewer or something.
Dalapin. Did Dalapin already come back, or is he?
No, he's back.
Oh, he's here. Okay.
Yeah, he's just wondering if he wants to go get close to that many specters. He really doesn't. Yeah.
I have spell slots now. I can heal you again.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if you. Yeah. I think these guys do bad things.
I think everything does bad things in this
Yeah.
game. Jesus.
So I'm gonna step into the doorway here, and can I grab Casimir and drag him along with me?
Nope.
Okay, well then I'm gonna step.
So he's in the middle of blasting these ghosts with his spear
Gotcha.
staff.
Good
So
enough. So I will step into said doorway, and then I am just gonna do the best I can by readying an attack. If they get close enough for me to hit them, I will do that, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on my face.
okay. So that brings the light down here. So these things are going to attack. Flying straight through the wall. Okay. Spectre 1. Ooh. And they are just coming at you with a life drain attack.
Oh,
Fuck. Casimir is taking 2. Miss. Miss. Dalipin, you're taking 3.
Like a champ.
Ooh. And Delcasal, you're taking 2 attacks. 2 hits. And I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
So, you probably already checked, but like they can see me in the
Yep.
darkness.
You're not in darkness.
Oh, fucking Dalipin, you piece of shit.
Yeah, sorry about that. I need the light.
Okay. So you take some damage, but you don't get your soul totally sucked out. And it's Rao Finzi's turn. Rao, you got limited options.
well, what's going on with this statue?
You're just still praying over there.
Yeah. You can't bring yourself to move anywhere away from this statue.
Oh shit.
I will here.
Like no save or anything to.
Read the sympathy part of this. That's
I'm reading it.
okay.
So it only lasts. So this is what happened to me.
Yep. Casimir cast Misty Step. Misty stepping to right there. Then he will cast a Firebolt, targeting that guy. Amazingly hitting. They're resistant. Seamus, it's
Okay.
your turn.
Goddamn ghosts. Resistant to everything.
Oh, Sacred Flame.
They are not resistant to Sacred Flame.
They are not. Although Seamus could really use another level or something.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah.
Do you want to move or anything?
Well, if I move, they're gonna attack. Well, no, 2 will attack. 3 will attack me
3.
if I move. So
Yep.
yeah, I'll stay in my fucking corner.
Okay, Delcasal, it's your turn.
Fuck.
Yeah.
They're not resistant to the light, Dalpin.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta see what I'm swinging at.
So basically, I'm stuck here.
Uh, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I will, I guess, target Spectre 6 and 7. There we go. Okay. And use Word of Radiance.
Yeah, wow, that's the first time that spell has ever been useful. You blast one of them. And it just sort of shrieks and discorporates. Anything else?
I'm trying to think here. That was my action. I don't like this situation.
Oh, shit. Clicked the wrong button.
Can I pour the holy water into the ewer?
Sure.
I know that might be an action, but I did say last turn I was already like taking it out of my pouch and stuff, trying to. Because I figure, worst case scenario, if that doesn't help me, I can throw it in this fucking Spectre's face.
You pour the holy water in the ewer. And it seems to, well, it seems to change the liquid when you pour it in there. And actually, I'm just going to say the entire ewer fills up with what looks like and smells and tastes like, if you taste it, wine.
Well, that's weird. Not really what I was going for with holy water. I mean, water into wine's great, but not in this situation.
Well, now it's holy wine.
The best kind of wine.
Probably so.
Gallopin. You are surrounded by angry ghosts.
Yeah. I feel like I've been here before at some point. Makes me wish I was a cleric. I am not, unfortunately. Well, let's see. Can we anything amazing. I don't think we can. Okay, let's just do the good old standard smacky smack. I'm gonna look over my shoulder at Seamus and say, "You're fine, little buddy. Don't worry," and then just start whacking away
Okay,
at
let's do it.
some. Yeah, get there. Here we go. Spec 5, take it.
Good luck, guys. I'm busy staring at this statue.
It's all good.
Yeah. Yes, keep staring. Don't stop.
Stare deeply.
Yeah. All right. And yep, I'm done.
All right. These two are gonna fly through the wall. Pop out next to Casimir.
Wow, they can move fast.
Of course, they're ghosts.
Right, Dalpin, you get 3 ghost attacks.
Hey, hon. Ben in bed?
You're on push stop.
That's 3 ghost
good.
hits.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
Give me 3 con saves, which I don't even think you can fail, honestly.
I have a +6.
It's charging.
You got a +9, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, so that's fine. You just take a fuckload of damage.
Yeah.
Casimir
Good.
takes 2 attacks. Ooh, 2 hits. Casimir needs to make 2 con saves. Ooh, shit ain't looking good for Casimir. Nope. Casimir lose 14 max hit points.
Ooh.
Which we decided that actually you add that back or you subtract that from their wound level because math. And Delcasal, you get 1 attack hit, so make a con save, please, sir. DC 10. Make it. Rao, have you figured out anything you can do?
I can't do anything until someone comes in and shakes me, basically.
And no one can come in and shake you because there's no.
Yeah, it says, if I read the way I read it, it says I can't do anything till someone or the thing does something to me. It says I can get 1 wisdom save every 24 hours.
You cannot willingly move away from the target. Other than that, you can do anything you want. I know
Talk
that
to
that's
it,
not.
Ralph.
I know that's not saying much.
I mean, does it hear me like praying to like let me be free, or like does it respond?
The altar does nothing.
Exactly. Yeah, I can't do anything.
Casimir is going to cast a magic missile at Spectre 1. Say unconscious. Dead. It's immune to being unconscious. Fuck. I don't understand that it dies. Seamus.
Okay. I'm going to Sacred Flame again. Thank goodness it failed. Bonus action. Healing Word. Dalpin. For Tim.
Nice.
I'm done.
Del Casal, it's your turn.
I guess I'm gonna chug some of my holy wine and then like throw the rest of it in the specter's face.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then
you
contemptuous.
right into his face.
Or just spit it all in his face.
Okay, so you take a chug and you just like fireball it onto his face. He's gonna take 2d6 radiant damage. So roll 2d6. Oh wait, making it. I don't know. You're basically spitting it right in his face. So yeah, make an attack roll.
Okay. Oh.
Well, it's not a check though, so just roll a d20. So you hit. So give me a 2d6 damage. And
Oh, I'm sorry. That was 2d8. Take that off, and I can do a 2d6.
okay, yeah, just roll 2d6. Okay. Regardless, he takes a lot of damage by you spitting this holy wine onto him. Anything else? That's basically an action. Okay, Dalpin.
Okay, well, not a great situation, but not much different from where we started, so let's just do the same thing. Choppy, choppy,
You should probably start killing some ghosts.
working on it.
Please
Oh.
help me kill Ghost 5.
I am doing my best. Nice.
Yay!
Now, if I had a pole arm, which I don't, I'd have one more attack, but that's just not where I'm at right now, so that's it for me.
Okay. Another round of attacks coming at Dalpin. 2. Jesus Christ. These guys are fucking killers. So you cannot fail your con save to lose max hit points. Another one at Casimir. Missing. Another attack at Del Casal. Missing.
I say to this thing, "Let me be free!" out loud. Nothing happens.
Nope.
Can I cut my finger or something on? Or I
You
can't even...
you can make an Arcana check. You're not sure what is happening. It seems magical, but you just really want to be by this statue. You take a look at the 2 corpses beside you, and you get sort of a sinking feeling about your chances.
Slim just left town, buddy.
Sounds about right.
Casimir is going to firebolt. Yeah, resistant to fire. Seamus.
Okay. Going to do the 1-2 combo here. What? It succeeded?
Yep.
Dalpin.
These are dangerous times.
Look, I'll heal you back for the damage it dealt to you.
Thank you.
Del Casal. It is your turn, sir.
Yeah. I guess I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on this creature.
Okay. I don't seem to have very great wisdom saves, so. Oh, except this one. Oh, that's a dex save.
Yeah, it's dexterity.
Oh, yeah, and the Word of Radiance was con. I should have used the fucking Word of Radiance. God damn it, I didn't realize they were doing saves. I'm gonna haul ass into the darkness.
Okay.
Oh shit. Hello. Hold on. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna run off into that room.
And you run down the hallway.
Just to get out of Dalipin's fucking light.
Dalipin,
Hey,
it's doing your fucking light's turn.
I'm trying to save you, piece of shit.
How? By making me visible? I was fine until you showed up.
Yeah, no, you weren't. You weren't fine.
Yeah, I was actually completely untargetable.
Nope.
And you showed up and showed him where I was.
Yeah, not my fault that you suck. All right.
Yeah, totally your fault.
All right. Let's do number 3.
Hit.
You killed number 3.
Oh, I did indeed. Maybe I want to make sure he does a death save. Can we transfer that attack to 2
Yeah.
then? Or sorry, 4.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah. Okay. And I'm done.
Okay. Casimir eats shit. Casimir is basically getting the fucking shit sucked out of him. By
Told you
2
not to
ghosts.
drink that wine, Casimir.
Okay.
Oh, God. Poor Casimir. Jeez.
Poor Rao.
I know Rao is just stuck in the other room. It feels so nice to be so close to this.
The statue and nothing's happening.
Statue.
I guess that's it then.
You do see something happen on your turn, though.
Oh, great.
Oh.
A twisted demonic night hag
Oh, great.
materializes in front of you.
Oh, great.
And she says to you, "It's nice to finally get you alone."
Can I respond?
Sure.
What do you mean? Why is it nice to get me alone?
She says, "Well, I just wanted to talk to you."
What do you want to talk to me about? I'm stuck here. I can't seem to move. The statue just keeps calling me to stay put. Can you
Yes,
free me?
of course I can.
Then do it, woman.
Well, what will you do for me?
I don't know. I haven't been asked of anything.
She says, "Well, if you'll perform a task for me, then I can free you from this magic.
What task would that be? Am I aware of the battle going on in the next room?
Sure, yeah, you can hear everything. I mean, you could even have been shouting. I mean, you can talk and everything. You're not like limited to what you can do, but so yeah, you can hear your companion screaming and magic blasting and everything. The night hag tells you your friends are not doing so well in the other room,
I hear them.
and I'm sorry to say, but once those ghosts have weakened them, my sister and I are going to finish them off. And then you'll be stuck here all by yourself until you die like these.
Great.
Make a deal. Make a deal, Rap.
I definitely don't want that to happen. I don't want us to die.
She smiles. She says, "Well, that's fine. I can free you, and maybe we'll spare your friends." She says, "All you have to do." She pulls out something from this like her bag. She pulls out a little pouch and she opens it up, and she says, "I just need something from you."
What do you need?
She says, "I need a piece of you."
What do you want? What? Well, I mean, I can't really do anything here.
She says, "Oh no, 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 no! I need a piece of you."
What do you mean, a piece of me?
She says, "Give me your hand."
I can't move.
She says, "Well, I can remove it for you." And she pulls out a large dagger. She holds out her left hand, her clawed hand, and she wields the dagger in her right hand. She says, "Just take my hand."
I give her my hand, I guess.
Okay. She takes your hand in hers, and with the knife, she starts sawing off your hand at the wrist.
What? Do I get to make a wisdom save because of the pain?
Uh,
Yeah, that would be counted as being shaken.
let's say yes. Make a wisdom save and roll it in the dice tower. So as you, well, I don't know. You tell me. Do you scream? What do you do?
Yeah,
As
of course
you
I start
saw?
screaming.
So everybody you hear from the other room, Rao just starts screaming in horrible pain, and also you hear on top of that a horrible demonic laughter. It's Casimir's turn. Casimir is getting fucked up. He's gonna Misty Step.
Good call, Casimir.
He didn't come here to die.
No, I came here for the power. I mean, what? None of us came here to die. Like,
Well, it doesn't really look that way. Not from old Casimir's point of view. He stumbles back into this room, and he will cast a firebolt. Spectre 7. Finishing it off. Seamus.
So I'm going to move around Dalvin here. But before I move, I will use a healer's kit charge on him. Enjoy, buddy.
Oh yeah.
How many
Oh,
more
that's good.
charges you got on that healer's kit?
4.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, that's the action.
Okay. Del Casal. You're finally at home in the dark.
God damn it.
Until we come closer.
Don't worry, Dalibin's coming to save you.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna cast Tireless.
Okay.
Give me some temp hit points.
So that's like a spell.
It's one of the well, it's a ranger thing. It's I can use it for my wisdom modifier.
Okay.
Like Recording
Right.
Fair and Tireless. Yeah.
Gotcha. It's basically like a ranger. What is it? Fighter restore thing.
Yep. It gives here's the upside to this too. So it gives me the temp hit points, which is what I usually want out of it. But in addition, when I finish a short rest, your exhaustion level, if any, is decreased by 1.
Oh, okay. That'll come in handy.
Yeah, might could do.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna move to the door. Let's see, how much movement do I have? 30. 35. Wait, no. Yes, 35. So I'll move another 20 down to here to escape Dalipin's help.
Right.
Hey! I was helping.
I like what I just posted then. Even more.
Yeah, and that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay, Dalipin.
Where's Delcasol? He's
You have no idea.
You can't see me, bitch.
He's hidden.
Are
all
you-
right. Hearing the scream, I'm gonna run back over here.
Okay.
And this whole thing fell down, right? So
Yep.
is there any safe way to go to the other
Misty
door,
step?
or is it all just
So
like-
basically, the whole thing has fallen. There might be like a little ledge that you could try to scurry around, but yeah, it would be like basically walking a ledge. So there would be a check involved in that, probably
Got it.
like acrobatics or something.
So I will just misty step my ass.
Ah, okay.
over the ledge.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Sorry. Oh, wait. Did we long rest?
Yes.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah, basically right before this encounter, you long rested.
Okay. I'm just wondering why I have 3 second level spell slots checked off. Okay.
Dude, I don't know.
I mean, you must have used them because mine all got reset.
Either that or some, I don't know, scrolling mishap. Okay.
Well, so you cast. No, you didn't
Be
cast
one,
anything, right?
You cast one Shield of Faith.
I
which is
cast
level
one spell, Shield of Faith. Yeah. So
Okay, so you're good now.
One I should have a first and a second. Yeah. Okay. I assume I see the hag.
So you make a wisdom saving throw.
Right. That.
At the same time, you see a hag basically having sawn halfway through Rao's left arm at the wrist. Rao is like
Ah!
kneeling at the far end of this room. You feel this attractive property of this shrine, but you like shrug it off. And yes, you see this hag, and she looks up and she sees you and smiles at you with a shit-eating grin. What
Okay.
do you do?
Oh, it's a hag. It's a hag.
Get him, doubly do right.
I'm gonna
Oh,
channel
so
divinity as my action and cast Abjure Enemy on her
Okay.
face.
and I don't know what that does.
I present my holy symbol, speak a prayer of denunciation, and if they're within 60 feet of me and I can see them, then they need to make a wisdom save. Unless it's immune to being frightened. If they are a fiend or an undead, they have disadvantage.
Okay, so let's see. So it would be funny if she was immune to being frightened.
It really would. That was my hesitation when I said was going with the but I
But
think
you know, hags
it's worth
though,
a try.
they seem like they get a good fright, and she does indeed look up at you like, "Hey." And so she's gonna have disadvantage on this save. However, she has magic resistance, so
She's frightened. If she fails, she's frightened for 1 minute until she takes damage.
so let's see. So wisdom save. Oh. She fails. So how does this happen? You present your symbol.
Yeah, I feel like I just
And
touched.
does a beam of light fly out of it or something, or what?
Yeah. So I feel like I just touched my curly, powdered wig, and it starts to glow with radiant, holy energy. And I just point at her and I'm like, you have not been judged. That's the best I can do. And
Okay.
the glowy wig just scares her to her core.
Okay. Seamus, left all alone, a spooky ghost comes to kill you.
Spooky ghost.
Give me a con save. Ooh.
Nope.
Your max. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. Yep. Your max HP is reduced by 14.
Great.
Oh, fuck.
Which for Seamus is a lot. So actually,
Puts me down
you
to
should
2.
add the damage. You should subtract the damage back from your wound and just lower the max HP.
Okay, so let's see. Then I would have been at 6.
6. Yeah. So you took 6 falling damage, and then that averages everything out, or whatever.
Yep.
Rao.
What happens with my roll? You never said anything.
You fail.
All
You
right.
rolled a 7.
Whatever. So what happens now?
The hag saws your hand off,
Okay.
She's
and then
scared of me. She has to move
what
away
does
from
that
me.
mean? No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. The exact opposite. You should finish reading the ability. This
Okay.
ability actually drops her speed to 0 while she's frightened.
Right. But
She cannot benefit
so-
from any bonus to its speed.
she's so frightened she can't move, but she can keep sawing his hand off. Is that what we're doing with this?
All you have to do is
What do you want to happen here?
Well, what I was hoping was that it would prevent Rao from being injured. But if that's not going to work, then cool.
Well, so basically, when you show up, she's already sawing through his arm. I'll tell you what, though, she does stop what she's doing. So Rao, you still have a hand attached to your arm. She drops it. Basically, your hand is halfway sawn off at this point.
Oh, that's great.
She stops what she's doing. It's your turn, Rao, so you can do what you would
Do
like.
I break free or am I still in?
So I'm not understanding what you mean by break free. I mean, you offered her to your hand, right? She said, "I want your hand." She had
Yeah,
a
but
knife.
the
You
way
held
I
out.
read the spell,
You
Nick,
grabbed her
is-
hand, and she's like sawing your arm off.
Yeah, but the way I
So-
read the spell is I can't
from the
move unless
statue.
I break the wisdom save.
Right, and you
Like,
failed
I
to
can't
save.
do anything. Like I'm just fixated on it. No.
So yeah, you cannot move away from it.
I mean,
That's true.
So I guess I'll just,
Can you cast another spell, Ro? I mean, not every spell means you have to move, right?
I'm a
Just
fighter.
like
What the fuck
move.
am I supposed to do?
Well, you don't have to even move to attack her. She's sitting there. Like, why don't you punch her in the fucking face?
I don't. The way I read the spell, you couldn't do that. That's just the way I read the spell. I can't do anything other than
What are we
stare at the
talking about?
statue. I'm
Uh,
like enchanted.
So, no. You you have to you use your movement on each turn to enter the area to move within reach of the target. Once you have done so, you can't willingly move away from it. That's it.
So it's just movement. So you can fucking stab her in the fucking face right now if you want to. You just can't move away from the temple. Like you're forced to kneel in front of it and sit there and look at it. But if somebody wanders up into your fucking area, dude, stab her in the fucking face.
I don't know. That's not really the way I read it.
That's I'm reading it to you right now. That's exactly what it says.
It says you move and you can't move away. It just says nothing about your action or bonus action or whether you can shout or anything. It just says that you have to move to it and sit there and not move. But luckily for you, she is sitting right in front of you.
Yeah. So and it means movement like in game terms, like moving squares. You can like move your body. You just can't
move.
leave the area.
You can't leave. You can't go anywhere. But she came to you, so stab her in the face.
Okay.
Now, if she say ran away, if she like backed up 20 feet or something, then yeah, you couldn't do anything because you can't move. But she's like right up in your grill, in your business.
I see what you're saying. That the way I read the spell is not how. That's not the way I was thinking it worked. So
That's cool. I mean, it's a spell probably nobody's ever seen before. Yeah. So you actually cannot attack with both hands because you only have one hand at this point.
all right. Well then, drop the second damage.
It's fine. The night hag reels back. Are you done?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
She looks at you and smiles, and she says, "Oh, you're treacherous. I thought we had a deal."
I didn't know that I could move.
And she says, "I hope you rot here," and then she will disappear.
What a rotten ass bitch. I just want to point out those hags are rotten ass bitches.
Casimir casts the firebolt, hitting and hopefully killing the last specter. No, it's not dead. Seamus, though, you have the opportunity to finish this bad boy off.
Yes. Okay.
Can I make a wisdom save? See if I break free. I guess I don't break free.
It succeeded.
Wow, what is going on with your wisdom rolls, dude?
It's turn.
It's the way it is, man.
That's some serious bullshit.
It's up to Del Casal to save me.
Del Casal, or well, Dalipin's across the bridge now, so he can't get back.
Yeah. He burnt that
Del
bridge.
Casal, it's your turn. Del Casal.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Can I get close enough? Like,
Essentially, you see in this hallway one ghost left. Seamus is over there in the dark.
I guess I'm gonna try to shoot the specter with a longbow.
Okay.
Oh my god!
And you kill it. The last of the specters discorporates. Its screaming howls fade into nothingness. Galloping, you see Rao just over here with basically one arm hanging off by a thread, and he's just staring at this idol.
So I feel like I would know that the hag can't like come towards me. So the hag's still down there somewhere. I feel like, or at least that's
You
what
can make a Arcana check. Oh well, so okay.
I mean, I think he would understand how his spell works, right?
Sure. You don't think that she could move.
So I'm just gonna try to like stand in the middle of the room and take up as much, space as possible, and just crowd her into that corner.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna yell around, "Pick up your hand!" And I'm gonna, yeah, I am gonna try to smell her, get my smell on, and divine sense.
Okay. So define sense. Ta-da.
Basically, makes it so that I can know, like, I know where she is, if I can smell her.
You do not smell her. She is gone.
Mother bitch. Then I will try to grab up his hand and like just kind of
Cool.
squeeze his hand next to his arm, trying to fit them back together. I'm not sure how this works. It's kind of a puzzle.
His hand's still attached at the stump, man. It's just like half.
Yeah. I'm trying to hold
You
it
just-
to the arm.
It's
Don't worry
It is
about it. It's just
hanging on
fine.
by a thread. So basically, the hand is limp.
Well, here, I've got some bandages, I think. Hold on, let me look.
If you get him to Seamus.
Yeah, no bandages. Here, I'll take my bedroll and just rip a piece off and try to like patch his hand up so it doesn't hang out, hang all nasty like by a thread.
You can make a medicine check. That's what you're trying to do.
It's what I am trying to do, and if I had inspiration, I'd use it, but I do not. Hey, 14.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that hand's got to come off, or either that or use some more powerful healing magic than you have.
Yeah. So like
Like
a
Seamus.
good old lesser restoration is not gonna fix that, Row. That's bad.
Whatever.
Wait,
What else is new?
Restoration? That'll totally fix it. A limb? Lesser restoration would. But did you use lesser restoration?
No, but I could.
That's about the minimum of what would do it. Like, would be a lesser restoration, but that would.
Get me
But
back in the game, coach.
Well, you know that lesser restoration can cure blindness, deafness, paralyzation, or poisoned,
Or a disease.
or a disease. Yeah.
Yeah. This doesn't look like a disease. This looks like a hand chopped off by a hag. Yeah. That's my diagnosis. Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a judge, not a doctor.
Your opinion is appreciated in this situation.
Get him to a doctor.
Okay. Hey, here, Row, come here. I'm gonna pick him up in the fireman carry. if he's willing, and then run back to the window.
He is not willing.
Oh, Rao,
Yeah.
why aren't you willing? Come on.
I
Here,
can't leave.
I'm
I
just
can't
gonna-
leave this. They won't let me leave.
I'm gonna grab him and try to yank him away from the statue.
Sounds like a contested athletics check to me.
Okay. 10.
He's a squirrely bastard, so
Okay, well, I'll try again when I can.
Del Casal and Seamus, what are you guys doing?
Well. I'm just feeling pretty bad.
Casimir says so much for resting.
Since, yeah, pretty bad off.
Why don't you guys think about what you're going to do for a second? I'm going to go grab some water. Be right back.
If you guys could like figure out a way to, my plan was to try to grab Rao and yank him off this statue, Misty Step back, where you are. If you guys could have some kind of like rescue mechanism so that I don't have to Misty Step, that'd be sweet.
Do you have protection from good and evil? Why don't you cast that on Rao so he can like?
See, I have it, but I don't. Yeah, it's not prepared.
You see, if Dorian wasn't a frozen icicle, he could cast that at will.
But he is.
Yes.
Oh, I take it back. It is prepared, but it takes a holy water.
To cast it, it takes holy water?
Yeah.
I thought you had a holy symbol.
Oh, that's true.
That's true. Yeah, you don't need the components if you have the holy symbol.
Okay. Well, I mean, I could put that on him, but I mean, that's really just going to give him, like resistance against certain creatures and advantage on some rolls, right? I mean, he can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed. I don't think he's frightened, charmed, or possessed.
I think I'm enchanted.
He might be charmed, maybe, but I don't think that's a condition. That's why I was just gonna say I'm just gonna try to like. Didn't you say, Peas? It was like if somebody comes and fucking yanks you, then
or shakes him.
Yeah.
That would cause him to have another wisdom save.
Well, I fucking just yanked him. He didn't get a wisdom save. Oh, it wasn't his turn, so maybe he'll get one. Yeah.
So Del Casal and Seamus, what are you guys gonna do?
Weep. I'm debating what I want to do. Like I'm not gonna. With 4 health, I'm not going to crawl my way along that ledge to him. So yeah. And it looks like Del Casal crashed.
How did you get 4 health?
Because it took 14 from my maximum,
Mm-hmm.
which put me down to 22.
Oh, and you already took some damage.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't take the damage and have your maximum reduced.
Right.
Okay. So you should probably be at 6. Okay.
So you should be at 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like Nick said, you subtract from the wound when you take maximum health damage.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
otherwise it's like you take double damage.
Yeah.
I think.
Fantasy Grounds basically just the way they do stuff is stupid. I don't know why. I never did it like this. We always tracked current hit points, not wound level. Yeah, wounds is dumb.
Right.
Anyway,
So yeah, I have no idea what
Well, so what do you want to do? I mean, I guess basically my question is, do you want to try to get over to that room, um, or Dalipin? What are you going to do?
well, Dalpin shook him,
Hmm.
and wouldn't the shaking of him cause him to get a
Nope.
does not?
Uh, if if it's my go again, I'm gonna again attempt to yank him away from that statue. Another good heave.
Um, basically, you've done that and it didn't work.
I'm gonna try again.
I'm thinking what I want to do.
Yep, you try again and it doesn't work. I mean, Rao basically just fights you.
I will try again.
Okay. So theoretical, if I cast Hold Person on Rao, could we then pull him out of there? Provided that he fails the
I
save
mean,
against
Old
me.
Person basically paralyzed you. So the reason why you can't pull him out of there is because he's fighting you not to go.
I would like to make sure I'm shaking him violently while I'm trying and trying and trying to pull him away.
Hmm.
Let's see. Conditions.
Just like dig your thumb into his nub, to his wrist nub.
Just making sure that he is being roughed up.
Well, no, because if I paralyze him, he wouldn't be able to move. He wouldn't be able to resist being pulled.
That's true.
He automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. He can't speak. So, I mean, I guess that's what I'm going to have to try to do. So yeah, I'm going to crawl my way along this wedge.
Okay, so yeah, there's basically like, a 6 inch to 1 foot like path along that. So
Yeah,
just make an acrobatics check or a dex check.
Here we go. Acrobatics.
And it's not really super difficult when there's
10.
no yeah, so you make it across.
Okay. So let me make the wisdom save as soon as I step into the room. 10. Fuck.
Yep. You join Rao.
Well, I tried that.
Welcome. Welcome to the shit show.
Yes. Good thing I have Odoran made.
All right.
You hear Casimir call out, "What is happening?"
They're getting charmed or something. This statue is fucking crazy.
Describe exactly what is happening.
Oh, if we had
Well,
to
they
spell
come
magic.
in here and then they can't move. I mean, away from the statue.
Ah, they are being attracted to it.
Yes.
See what Casimir knows about this. Yes, it is a sympathy spell.
Okay.
Powerful magic.
Explain that. Because I don't know what that means.
Says, well, do you at least come over to the door so he can shout at you face to face?
Sure.
He says, the spell is like a spell of attraction. It will make the affected person unable to pull themselves away from the target. You say there is a shrine or a statue inside. Well, obviously the statue is the target.
Okay. So maybe I should just, go smash it? What do you think?
He says, well, maybe. I hope there's no other magic protecting it. Have you examined it for sigils and any dangerous runes, maybe?
Oh, good point. I haven't done that. 1 minute. I'll walk back over the statue. Just kind of put my hand on Rao's face so that I'm pushing on his nose a little bit. Get in real close and take a look. for sigils, runes. You know,
Okay, make an Arcana check.
because we know Dalvin is great at this. 11.
Yeah, you don't
Better
see
than average.
any inscriptions. This statue looks like the faceless god, the giant statue that's in the center of the temple. It looks like that. It has the faceless thing, except it doesn't have the darkness spell over it. It's just like literally a blank face. But yeah, there's no like glowing runes or anything. You don't notice any like magical traps uh, or whatnot.
Okay, and not really getting anything, you know, clear from the runes. Can I maybe, like look around the backside of the statue, just see if I can check around? Is there anything else other than statue?
Why don't you guys all make perception checks as you're in this room? So Seamus, Rao, and Dalipin. Because you guys, actually,
Wow.
Seamus and Rao, you can like do it with.
Oh, look, I
advantage.
can see things pretty well. I just can't,
There you go.
fucking escape. Oh, there's a good roll, wisdom roll.
So, question for you, Nick.
Yeah.
This is a dark room, right? Without light, this would be a dark room.
Yeah. So there's no flames or torches or anything in here.
So if I turned off light, I would no longer be able to see the damn statue.
That's true.
Would that negate the sympathy for me? Because it says I must be able to see it.
How would you know?
Well, I wouldn't technically know.
No, I mean, like, is that something you're gonna do? So essentially, your character really doesn't know anything about the spell.
No. I mean, I'll make an Arcana check to see if I know anything. Because maybe it was covered on Cleric 101.
Yeah, sure. I mean, so you basically know about this magic. So you think that, yeah, if you couldn't see it, you would probably not be affected by it.
I will stop.
So actually, when you can see it, or if you're within 60 feet of it. So
Son of a bitch.
yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Just hoping I wasn't going to read that part, or
No, I didn't read all that. I was just reading through it. It says you must be able to see it. I was like, okay. Well,
you
if I
just
can't-
stopped when it said see. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I know I'm a human, so I'm like, well, if I can't see the damn thing.
Yeah, you think you are well and rightly stuck.
Well, fuck. Let's see. So if I can't move, but I can still see.
But so with your perception checks, you do notice that. So you notice a couple of things. You both had really good perception checks. So, Rao,
Yeah.
you notice. So you notice that there's actually this statue. There's a seam underneath it. So, I mean, it looks like it's not like attached to the floor or anything.
So maybe you could topple it over.
Yeah, you think it could be moved, probably. I mean, it's a big statue, but it's not crazy big. And Seamus, you notice that it looks like there is a secret door in that wall right there to the north.
So Dalpin, just go to the wall.
So what do you guys want to do?
Go to the what?
There's this hidden seam over there. Well, sorry, I thought I was trying. There's a hidden seam
Just
over there.
point.
Right
Sorry,
there.
man. Your hands aren't moving. Over
My
here.
my hands are moving. My
Over,
body is not moving.
Over here. Oh no, wait. Okay, here. I'll go check out that spot.
Yeah, so you can easily see like the seams that outline like a door set into this little alcove here, and there's like scrapes on the ground where it's been pulled open.
I'll just kind of put my hands up against it, put some pressure, see if I can figure out how to operate said door.
Yeah, you think that you just like dig your fingers into the. So when you like push against it, it doesn't seem to budge. Like there's something behind it. But you can see that the seam is wide enough. You can actually reach in there and just pull it open.
All right, as it opens up, I'm gonna stick my head in there and look around.
Okay, so you open it up and stick your head inside, and with a deluge of hundreds of skulls that fall out of the cavity from behind the door. And there's so many of them, they're packed up all the way to the ceiling, and they fall out and form like a little skull avalanche that
Jesus.
carries you up to your knees. And a big one just hits you right on the head.
Oh shit! I think I got teeth in my mouth. What the hell?
Of course you have teeth in your mouth. Seeing how I'm, facing the statue, that's all I can say to you.
Yeah, so the room is completely jam packed with skulls.
Skulls.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess I'll try to extricate myself from the situation and then maybe pick up one or two. Do I see any identifying marks, runes, glowy bits on the skulls?
Not that you can see. I mean, yeah, there's no. So you like pick up a random skull. It looks like a skull, and in fact, this one just like sort of crumbles beneath your grip.
Jesus Christ. Well, that didn't work. Seamus, there's just a whole fuckload of skulls. I found the skull cabinet.
I tried, man.
This is where they keep the skeletons. Can I like maybe, toss some of them skulls aside, dig in there, and see if there's anything else except skulls in that cavity?
Yeah, you can. It looks like it's gonna take a while to like dig through these skulls, so you can start doing that.
Okay, I think I'll
Like
do
you
that.
you literally have to like dig through them. So okay. I'd ask what everybody else is doing, but it's like you're just gonna sit here by this
I'm,
shrine, right?
I'm twiddling my thumbs.
That's why I was kind of like okay with the taking a while. Was okay. So
Um, roll the dread dice.
Oh,
Dallas.
awesome.
Oh,
There are
it's not
three.
us. It's not us.
Right, no,
at all.
there are four actually. I think last time there were eight. Right.
There were 8.
Okay. Okay. So it takes you about 5 minutes to just sort of clear these skulls out. You just like throw them over in this corner, and when you do, you see that there's a bare room that is uh, 30 feet high and about 10-foot square, and attached to the 30-foot high ceiling of this dark sepulchre is an upside down iron chest with a barrel shaped lid. And make a perception check as you sort of explore this room.
upside down
Upside down
chest,
chest.
like attached to the ceiling.
It is attached to the ceiling somehow.
Interesting.
And you also notice pretty easily that there is another secret door to the north.
Okay. I'm just gonna turn around and report the iron chest to Seamus and Rao and say, "You guys just hold still. There's another door over here. I'm gonna just check this out real quick.
I can't go anywhere. Or
No,
can you finally accept my?
Just don't move. I got it. Don't worry. I'll do this for everybody."
Can you make me a chair so I may sit?
There's no wood. We burned all the wood.
Oh, we burned all the wood.
Yeah. Sorry.
You could make one out of the skulls for us.
We turned those guys into concrete. I don't think so.
I'm talking about the skulls that you just.
Oh no. Jar just posted that
Yeah.
his power is out.
That's all that.
That's terrible.
I was talking about all the skulls that you
So
down
I guess
the room.
I'm gonna go check out that secret door to the north before I fuck with the iron chest of trappiness.
Yeah. Good call.
Okay, so you're gonna open the door. So
Yep.
so hold on one second. Just
Guys, there's a door here, I swear. I don't hear any kind of oppositional force on the other side. I think we're all fine.
so you swing the
Don't worry.
door open,
We'll be back here.
and you see this 15-foot high room contains the trappings of royalty: ornate furniture, exquisite rugs and tapestries, and decorative statuary. Everywhere you look are lit candelabras atop small tables. The beauty of the decor is undone by thick dust and cobwebs. Standing in the center of the room is a decrepit skeleton, clad in tattered robes. Red pinpoints of light burn in the skeleton's eye sockets. "Do I know you?" it asks.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe. My name is Dalpin. I'm the Justicar of the Inquisition. Who are you?
He says, "Oh, the Inquisition. Well, yes. I'm, I am, oh, dear, I've forgotten. Who am I?
Why
I,
don't we
I,
sit down and
I
have
can't remember
a
my name."
conversation? Why don't
He says, "Yes, yes, do come in.
I follow him in?
Please have a seat." He offers you a seat on this comfortable looking, if not dusty and aged divan to the south.
I'm just gonna sit down on it and, like really make myself at home, lean back, and say, "Well, I take it it's been a while since you've had visitors."
He says, "Oh, well, yes, it must have been. It must have been a while. I can't remember when the last time somebody came was. Uh, and you see like a centipede crawls out of its eye socket and sort of down its cheek. He says, "Yes, it must have been quite a while. Well, look how dusty this place has gotten. God, where is the cleaning crew?"
I don't know. We found were some barbarians, flame skulls, and then, let me ask you, do you know anything about a little fox-faced man?
"Oh, a fox demon. That sounds familiar. What was his name? Oh, yes, it's ringing a bell."
While he's doing this, I would like to cast my divine sense and just take a few sniffs.
Okay, so mark it off, and yes, you can tell that this is an undead creature, but you didn't really need your divine sense to tell you that, since it is literally a skeleton standing in front of you.
But it does tell me a little more than just undead, right? Doesn't it tell me?
I don't know, does it? What does it tell you?
Fiend, Fae.
Oh, yeah. It says not its identity, so I don't know who it is. Yeah.
I like how divine sense like totally spoils that Strahd von Zarevich is a vampire, though.
Right. Yeah, it does.
It does.
In the rule.
So yeah, you don't necessarily have to use a casting of that, because, I mean, it's obvious that this is an undead.
Okay.
He says, "Well, what can I do for you, young man? Have you come to
make a deal with one of the dark powers.
Well, you know, hey, here.
Of
Can
course you
you
did.
just?
Why else would you come here?
It's true,
What am I thinking? Of course you have.
but there's I've got a whole bunch of friends. You mind if I ask them to come in? We'll all have a little chat. I mean, we got some wine.
Oh
I got a little
yes, of
rations.
course. Of
We can
course.
have a
You
little
should come
party.
in and have a
Yeah.
seat and
All right, I'm gonna go stick my head out through the secret door. And say, hey guys, come on in here. There's a crazy skeleton dude we all need to talk to.
Okay.
We're dying to join you.
So
Oh, right.
Casimir
Oh,
will make his acrobatics check, hearing this, and he makes it. And he's going to brave this room, trying to make a wisdom save.
Oh, he's going to brave the room? He can join us.
She does not. Casimir is drawn inexorably towards this shrine. And Delcasal's fate is unknown.
I'm sure he would be gloom stalking around that room down there.
He says,
where are your friends?
they're getting stuck to the statue outside. You know how to unstick them?
I says, oh yes, let's see. It was oh there's something with the statue. Oh god, I can't remember what it was. I seem to have forgotten the trick with the statue. God, I oh I'm sorry, I don't know.
he sort of just turns around, and he actually turns in a complete 180, like he's looking for something on the floor, like he could find his memories on the floor somewhere.
He says, what did you say your name was again, young man?
I'm Dalapin, the Grand
Oh.
Justicar of the Holy Inquisition.
Oh, the Inquisition. Well,
Yes.
why have you come me to the Amber Temple?
Well, we're here to help out this guy Casimir, who is he in here yet? Hey, Casimir.
I don't see him.
Yeah, me neither, huh? How
Well,
about that? He has been a little slippery. He's been looking for something in here, and we just felt like he needed some help. So we've already lost one of our party. It's terrible.
oh, he's probably seeking to make a deal with one of the dark powers.
Right. So dark powers, why are they all here?
Oh, they were imprisoned here long ago by an order of mages.
Right. And
They are evil, you see.
yeah, I definitely noticed that. Everything's all kind of tempting, and hey, here's some power for becoming an evil fuck. It's terrible. As a good, proper Justicar, you can't be tempted by these ugly power deals. And I'm watching all my party members be. Is that what's going on with this statue outside? Are they being,
He says, oh, if you haven't come to make a deal, then why have you come?
Well, hey, Skeleton Man, I don't know how much I can trust you, but I do have one vow. One vow that goes to the very core of my paladinness and my Justicarness. This is really the core of everything. I will kill Strahd von Fairvit.
Strahd. Oh, well.
Yes.
Oh, I'm afraid that you can't do that. Oh, no. It's not possible.
It must be.
I don't think so. But maybe it is. I'm unsure. But Strahd is, well, he has made a deal with the powers, a very powerful one.
Yes, but what if I told you we've already hurt him? We've already shattered his heart.
Hmm. Well, I don't know what that means, but it sounds painful.
Yeah, he's got this glass heart thing in his castle. Pretty sure that's broke now.
The skeleton says,
Didn't you say you had some friends?
Yeah, I did. Are they all getting stuck to that statue? Guys, are you stuck to the statue out there?
Oh, the statue. Well, there's a trick
Yes,
with it.
asshole.
There's a trick with the statue. I just
he walks out. So you all see this skeleton in a
Oh.
robe sort of just walk out.
Oh, please become charmed.
He walks into the room and Gallopin, are you coming?
Yeah, of course.
he says, now what was it? Did you try hitting them? Sometimes you can smack them out of it.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that didn't work.
Oh, yeah, I tried to hit them, yank them. They just fight back. It's
Did
terrible.
you try casting a dispel magic on them? Sometimes that
Hmm.
can work, I think.
I don't exactly have that one. I mean, I can, like, dispel magic with my axe by hitting them.
Oh. Well, did you try? I already asked you if you tried smacking them a bit.
Okay, well, here. Let me just demonstrate to you how this works. I'm going to walk up to Rao,
Okay.
grab him by his shoulders, and try to pull him off the statue.
Okay. So you're gonna pull him.
Like, just trying to yank him away.
Oh, okay. Make an athletics check.
Yeah. 9.
Skeleton says, "Oh, that doesn't seem to work, but I don't think you really want it. I mean,
I say, hit me, you fool! Don't try
you're
to
not
move
really
me.
working for it."
All right, fine. Here. I'll smack him with the axe of pruning, but I'm just going to use one hand so it doesn't hurt too bad.
Okay.
Do I roll wisdom finally?
So you're attacking.
I
Roll
guess.
damage, or roll an attack, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, fuck. Come here, sheet.
What are you doing to me? Ah!
Just trying to help out, Rao.
Ah!
So you
You
miss
missed,
a
you
Rao.
fool.
Rao, you dodge it. I mean, you guys know this spell. You know that nothing in the spell says if you take damage, then you're gonna get a save.
Right.
So, yeah.
Can I just slap the shit out of him? Does he get a save?
No.
So basically, I've told you that you can read the spell with your Arcana checks that you've made. Nothing in the spell talks about, getting another save if you take damage. There are
I have
some
to wait
spells
24
like that.
hours, right?
What spell is it? Maybe I didn't read it.
Antipathy, sympathy.
So Casimir will explain it to you.
You dummies.
The skeleton says,
"Oh, well, I don't know. I know there's a trick to it, but
This guy seems like he's lost his mind.
I,
Hey, don't
well,
denigrate.
I do
have
have
your
some,
ear.
I am having trouble remembering things. I can't remember. Well, how did you all get here?
Hey, it's
What did you say
okay.
your name was again?"
We
It's
walked.
Gallopin. Don't worry, Mr. Skeleton. We are solving this.
Ah. Okay, I'll wait for you. I mean, it's
Yep. Hey. Spell. Where was this? Okay.
Can you share the spell again, Nick? Or what was the name of it? I'll just look it up.
Antipathy, sympathy.
It was antipathy, sympathy.
Just
It's an 8th level wizard spell.
you could flip the damn statue over, Garrett.
I mean, Seamus, you're right there. If you want to do something, why don't you do it?
Okay. I'll use my mace and push the damn statue over.
Okay. Oh, like you don't want to touch it. You just want to tip it over, or are you hitting it with your mace?
I just want to tip it over.
Okay, you tip it over. It weighs about 250 pounds. When it falls over, it does sort of like crack the statue a little bit, but it doesn't alleviate the effect.
Well, damn.
The skeleton says, "Well,
you don't have to go breaking everything."
Oh, yes? Do you remember what we need to do?
He says, "Well, it's obvious. You just have to. Let's see. The spell. Oh, what spell was it? Oh, have you tried just smacking them? Sometimes that works."
You know what? I'm going to go over to the statue,
Mhm.
take a little bit of it, like break off a pebble, and toss it right at Seamus's face, like just bing, trying to
What?
bounce it off his
Why are
neck.
you throwing at me?
Yeah, maybe hit him with the statue. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Doesn't seem to work.
It says if the target damages or otherwise harms an affected creature, the affected creature can make a whiz save.
Oh,
So
Maybe hit him with a bigger part of it. You really hit him with it.
okay, so can I break an arm off the statue?
is it even the statue?
An improvised. Oh, is it even the statue? Oh, I don't know, but I'm gonna hit you with a statue before.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that it is the statue that
Okay.
is the source of this effect. So you chop off one of the arms of the statue, and then you're gonna smack Seamus with it. So make an attack roll,
Okay.
or is Seamus just gonna take it?
I don't know.
I mean, I'll take it.
Okay, so just roll an improvised damage, like D4 plus whatever. Roll a D4.
Okay, I rolled 2. Pick one.
Okay, so Seamus, you take 2 damage. That doesn't seem to work.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, that's not it.
So then it has to be something else that's the target.
Have you tried casting Dispel Magic on it?
We don't have Dispel Magic available.
He says, "Hold on, I know this one.
Hey, friend, if you have Dispel Magic...
Epsilon Imperia. Wait, not that. God, what was the? I can't remember the words.
Friend, if you have Dispel Magic, please cast it. Please.
I want to, but I know the spell. I just can't remember the words. Oh dear.
That's fine. Just take your time. Just please cast it.
Hey, Casimir.
Yes.
Don't you know that spell?
He says, maybe I should try to prepare that one next time, I guess. Well, we have plenty of time. Assuming we don't freeze to death here.
I think we'll be fine here.
Oh, you're fine with your magic, no freeze dust or whatever. Speaking of which, it'd be nice if you could spread that around the party somehow. The not getting cold thing.
He says, "My magic, I only have enough for myself. I'm afraid."
I have a feeling it's a Dusk Elf secret.
All right, so who's got to dispel magic here?
His name.
I know you can do it, Skeleton Man. You're a king.
His
You're the
name
best.
is Emmerich, and he's in Colorado.
Oh yeah. Well, once again, Emmerich has the answer to all life's questions. So
Maybe we. Oh, it's still early. I was gonna say maybe we end here so he can come back and cast his spell magic and save the day.
well, it's almost 10 o'clock. If we want to end, that's fine with me.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. I kind of need to head to bed early tonight.
So we end here with 3 people entranced by this statue that is now toppled over.
This shit.
There's a skeleton who is casting spells but can't seem to remember, and he like charges up several times. You see that there's like lots of power that he's channeling, but he just can't remember the right words to say. He says,
I knew I should have been a sorcerer.
I'm just gonna keep comforting poor decrepit skeleton man.
Do we know his name?
Decrepit skeleton man.
He says,
I can't remember. I think it starts with an E.
Esamir.
No. No,
Elliot.
that's not it.
Edra.
That's not it.
Urza.
No. No, that starts with a U. I'll know it when I hear it. Keep going.
Elijah.
No.
Edward,
Edward, yeah.
No.
Elliot.
No. No, not no, no, no.
Edwin.
Those are not powerful names. It was a very powerful name.
Ezekiel.
No. Although that's a good one. I like that.
Well, your guess is as good as mine.
I don't. It's
Maybe
been
he just
so
doesn't
long.
know.
Edgar.
It's been so long.
I'm just going to call you
No.
Edgar for now.
No, that's not my name.
Sorry, your name's no Edmund. Anyways, so we have Decrepit Wizard.
he says,
Well, I'll figure it out eventually. Well, whenever you get done playing around with the statue, just go talk to me.
walks back to his room.
Somebody needs to clean up all these skulls. I had them all in my closet.
Oh gosh.
I think Dalpin will start cleaning up the skulls and just otherwise trying to sweet talk. And yeah, fun session.
Okay.
It was.
Maybe next time we'll discover if everybody freezes to death in front of this statue.
Oh my god.
They'll be fine.
I mean, if we close the door, we should be fine.
I mean, the skeleton says,
Well, you've made it this far. Your friends don't need them. The dark powers can give you many, many friends.
That's right.
Once you have the power, friends will be yours. You don't need friends. Look at me.
Yeah, Dalpin's not into that. All these dark deals, none of them are good.
You'll change your mind.
I don't know. Living
Once you-
forever sounds pretty good right now.
Once you get a taste of the power.
I mean, technically Dorian lives forever. He's just a frozen icicle at this point. He's not in the best shape.
Now, see, Petrus, on the other hand, he would love this place. But Dalpin, he's not into the, give evil something for power. That's not into, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, Well, maybe the dark powers will free your friends if you consort with them.
Yeah, just give up everything. Stop being a paladin. That's
Oh.
what he's saying.
Just break all my oaths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You can be a
Bye,
bad
boys.
guy every once in a while. It's okay, Garrett.
I mean, Petrus was a bad guy. And you saw how Delcasar reacted to that.
Yeah. When like an evil character does something evil, you know, which is basically just selfishness, I think. Right? And yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's interesting to dabble into the, you know, into the evil good alignment and all that, but yeah, it's weird.
Yes. Alright, guys.
Yep. Night night.
Night.
Fun
Night,
game.
guys.
Fun game.
Sup, you beautiful bastard. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Welcome back to the Philip DeFranco Show. A quick reminder, as of right now, you